Hey guys, it's me again, and I'm here today with my BEA book haul. Woo! All the books! So basically I had so many books that there was no way I was going to be able to fit this into one book haul. So I'm splitting it into two and borrowing my housemate Debbie's idea, and that is to do all of the books that I just got as ARCs that I've just picked up or just been given, and then all the books I bought and or got signed in a different video. So that is my plan. I may not talk about every book because time-wise there might not be enough time, but I'll try and say at least something about everyone so you know a little bit about it. So yeah, let's get started. So we're going to start with a middle grade book, and that is Gabrielle Finley and the Raven's Riddle by George Hagan. This one sounds quite interesting, and I got this at one of the ARC giveaway drop things. And yeah, this looks really different, and I'm in a bit of a middle grade zone at the moment, so I'm looking forward to reading this one and seeing if it keeps me up with the middle grade. It's like an epic fantasy, so yeah, looking forward to seeing what this one's all about. So the next book I'm going to show you is Salt and Storm by Kendall Culper. This one is really big at the moment from what happened at BEA. Everyone was talking about it and I hadn't actually heard about it until BEA, but hearing about it and then reading the synopsis, and it sounds super intense, super exciting, and I'm really looking forward to reading this one. It seems to be really hyped up at the moment, so hopefully I'll agree and think that it's just as good as everyone else wants it to be, so there's that one. Another book I got was Nest by Esther Ehrlich. Probably butchered that name. Basically this one sounds really cute. It's another middle grade, so really looking forward to reading this one. It seems right up my street, something that I'm really interested in, so I'm looking forward to reading this one. And I got Can't Look Away by Donna Kuna, which is actually about vlogging, so I think that's going to be quite interesting to read, and looking forward to reading that. And I got The Only Thing to Fear by Caroline Tung Richmond, and this one is a World War II book, so naturally I had to pick it up because World War II, that's really all I know about it. It says the tagline is "What if Hitler won World War II?" So I think it actually sounds like a sort of dystopian-y type book, so it sounds really exciting. Looking forward to reading this one. And Stitching Snow by R.C. Lewis. This one, again, is a Snow White adaptation, so really looking forward to this one. It's sort of sci-fi-y, interesting, so I'm wondering if it's going to be sort of Cinder-like or a bit different from Cinder, so looking forward to reading this one because it sounds brilliant. The next one I picked up just because of the title alone. I don't really know what the book's about, but it just sounds awesome, and that is Evil Librarian by Michelle Knudsen. And as a librarian myself, I just want to see what the Evil Librarian is like and what it's all about. Yeah, it just sounds quite fun, interesting read, so looking forward to this one. This one I've been seeing around the blogosphere for a long time, and that is The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. So looking forward to reading this one and seeing if it lives up to the hype. I know the third one is coming out soon, so hopefully I'll really like this one, get the second one, and then be in time to read the third one. So yeah, looking forward to reading this one. And then at the Teen Author Carnival I got Blonde Ops by Charlotte Bernardo and Natalie Zaman. This was in a prize giveaway pack that I got, and it sounds quite interesting, and I'm looking forward to reading that one. And I got The Fire Artists by Daisy Whitney. This one's slightly damaged from the plane flight, which is a bit sad, but hopefully I'm hoping I can undamage it. But I'm really looking forward to reading this one. It sounds really interesting, and I love elemental stories, so I'm hoping this will be good. I'm looking forward to getting to reading it soon. Another one that I won from the Teen Author Carnival was Revelations by J.A. Souders. Really looking forward to this one. I remember when Renegade came out, I really wanted to read it. I don't actually have it, which I thought I did, so I'm going to have to get Renegade, but it's quite cheap, so that I can read this because this one sounds really good as well. So I'm looking forward to starting this series. This one I saw and just thought looked really amazing. I'm really looking forward to this one. It's about fairies and things and it just looks really interesting. And the cover is gorgeous, and that is The Girl Who Never Was by Skylar Dorset. And this one has a sequel coming out soon, but it's like the cover's switched and it's just so gorgeous, and I think the two together will look amazing. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading this one and seeing if it's as good as it looks. The next two I'm going to show you together because they sort of go together, and that is The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon and the sort of sample of The Mime Order by Samantha Shannon, which is obviously the second book in the series. So this is an epic fantasy that I know lots of people are loving at the moment, and so I'm looking forward to reading this and seeing if I agree, and then obviously starting on this one before the next one comes out, so that'd be good. And I also picked up Broken Monsters by Lauren Bukes. I've not read anything by her before, but I saw the synopsis for this and just got really intrigued and excited about it, so I'm glad I managed to find a copy to pick up at BEA, so I'm looking forward to reading that one. I also got A Different Me by Deborah Blumenthal. This one sounds really intriguing. It's about plastic surgery and beauty and sort of being a teenager and sort of growing up, and it just sounds like a really good issue-y book that is just right up my street, so I'm looking forward to reading that one. I also got Stronger Than You Know by Jolene Perry. This one, again, is another issue-y book that sounds really, really good and really interesting and something that's really up my street, so I'm looking forward to reading this one as well. This next one is super exciting, and that is Afterworld by Scott Westerfield. I'm really, really excited for this new book in this new series. It sounds really interesting and exciting. The only downside to it is the thickness of this book. It is a big book. It's tall and it's got something like 700 pages going on in here. 600 pages. 600 pages! It's intense, but it's going to be amazing, so it's going to make up for it, right? There's also got I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. I haven't read anything by her before, but she is a contempt writer and I'm on a contempt buzz at the moment. I think just everything I'm reading at the moment is contempt, and I'm really into contempt, so that's really good. So this one, it looks really interesting and exciting and just right up my street as well. So I'm looking forward to reading that and seeing if I enjoy it. This next one is one that I'm really excited about because it's another one of those, you know, you see a topic and you have to read it, and that is Ghost House by Alexandra Adornetto, and basically it's ghosts, so I had to pick it up. I actually got this when I was trying to get a different book. They did all four all at one time, which is good, but I hadn't heard about it until I got in the queue, and then I got it and I was like, oh my god, I'm really, really happy because this sounds amazing, and yeah, I'm just really looking forward to seeing if this is as good as it sounds. I got Belzar by Meg Wolitzer. And this one, again, is one that sounds really interesting and exciting, and just looking forward to reading it. The next one is one I didn't know about before I went, and someone on Twitter said they were really looking forward to it, and so then I looked into it and actually it sounds really good. So when I finish this one I'm actually going to pass it on. But that is The Jewel by Amy Ewing, and it sounds really good. It's sort of a dystopian-y type book, and yeah, just really looking forward to reading it and seeing if it's as good as it sounds. It's basically just what I'm saying the whole video. This next one I was really excited to see at BEA. It's one that I meant to request here, so when I saw it I was like, well, I can just pick it up and don't have to request it. And that is Breaking Butterflies by M. Angelas. It just sounds really good, really exciting, and cannot wait to read this because it just sounds good. And it's a nice short one, so hopefully it'll be nice and easy to get through at some point. And again, another one that I'm really, really excited for, and that is Falling Into Place by Amy Zhang. This one is super interesting, sort of story about why people do things and how actions have consequences. And again, another contemporary, and it's really good. And the writer is actually only 17 years old, so if it's good, it's going to be like, oh my god, jealous of her skills. Basically looking forward to reading this one, it sounds amazing. And I also got this book, which is Messenger of Fear by Michael Grant, which is his new book in his new series, so I'm really looking forward to reading that. I think it'll be really interesting and good. Another middle grade book, and another middle grade book that sounds really good, and that is Thrones and Bones, Frostborn, another new series by the looks of it, and adventure-y type thing, maybe a bit adventure, maybe fantasy, I don't know. Definitely looks like adventure. And it's got dragons, so I'm going to say fantasy as well. It sounds really exciting and intriguing, so I'm looking forward to reading that one. And the last book that I picked up was The Opposite of Love by Sarah Scherger, I'm going to say. Unfortunately, I have read this book, and I didn't particularly enjoy it. I thought, it's one of those books where there were some things that I really didn't like about it, and then I was going through it and I was like, well, I have to finish it because there are things that I wanted to know the answer to. Got to the end of it and all the things I wanted the answer to weren't answered, so it felt a little bit like, what was the point? But I'll do a full review of this on the blog, and basically, yeah, it wasn't the book that I thought it was going to be, but I think there are still some people that really, really enjoy it, so that's good. So those are all the books that weren't signed that I just picked up from different places. Also, now that we've got to the end of the video, I'm going to show you a few of the swag and the swag bags that I got. So I got some cool postcards. Some cool little postie cards. And a few bookmarks as well. La la, lots of swag, yay! And I also got, I'm not opening it out because that'll take forever, a Divergent poster. So you see it's actually Divergent and not for a book called The Diver, which I saw in my photo and I thought that was funny. Okay, and then I got lots of swag bags which were awesome. So we got this one, which is my favourite one of them all, and this is from Harlequin. And basically this is like your everything bag. It's got a bottle bit, it's got 2 bottle bits, it's got a back pockets, and then it has a zip on it and everything, and I think this is going to be my new gym bag, so that'll be really awesome. So thank you to Harlequin for this one. I also got a DK book swag bag, which was on the bloggers conference day, so yeah, looking forward to using it as well. And then on the back it has little pockets as well, which are quite cool, so you can put things on in the front bit of it as well, which is good. And then from the Teen Author Carnival I got a New York Public Library tote bag, which is really cool, and it's green and it's exciting, and then on the front it has a lion, which is cool. And I also got a Diary of the Wimpy Kid bag, which sounds really good and looks like fun, but actually I'm not that interested about this one, but I'm thinking I'd probably take it to work and then we can use it as a giveaway for something, for a kid thing, so that could be quite cool. I then got 2 awesome Books of Wonder bags, blue and green. These are really cool, so I'm looking forward to using these out and about as well. People ask me what Books of Wonder are. Also got Guinness World Book of Records tote bag, which is cool, the new one, and again this one has a pocket on the back as well, which is really awesome. And I got this one, which is quite cool, and it says let's carpe the hell out of this DM, and this is for the Darkest Minds trilogy bit bag, so this looks really cool as well. Awesome. And then this one I'm really, really happy about, and this is Air of Fire, one side, and then it's got the back, Selena and Kale and Dorian and Nehemia, which is awesome. And then we have this bag, which says reading, it gives you superpowers, and has a Dave Pilkey illustration on the back, and then it has this jet on the front, which is cool. And then finally the last one that I got is Wonder, which again is one of my favourite ones. It's really cute, it's got his face, it's the cover, and it's all cute, and then on the back it says choose kind. So yes, that was all the swag and books and awesomeness that I got from BEA. So as you can see, I got a few books from BEA, and basically if there's anything that you've seen that you're really excited about and you can't get a copy of, and once I've read it I'm happy to give it on. The only thing I say is that I will need you to pay postage because it costs a lot of money to get the books here, and so I can't afford to then send it all to all the other people's. So if there is a book that you saw in this video that you're really excited about, do let me know in the comments below or on Twitter, and if you're the first person to say yes, I want that book, and you're happy to pay postage, which will be £3 for UK and the Republic of Ireland, and then anywhere from £5 to £10, £5 to £15 for international, then let me know and I'm happy to sort that out for you guys. But again, you do have to pay postage, and I will only ever charge you however much it does actually send to post to you. I'm not trying to get money off you, I've already spent so much money I can't then just send them off to anyone, and again it's only after I've read them, so it might be a while, but if you do want anything, do just let me know and I'll sort it out. And that is all I'm going to be filming for you right now, and then I'll check back again later today or tomorrow and you will get all the books that I bought and got signed. So yay! See you again later guys, bye!